stopping by. And if you've been here before, welcome back. Today we're playing Animal Crossing, and then we're gonna play the other thing, Guild Wars 2. We're gonna do a bunch of Guild Wars 2 where I try really hard to jump. I'm gonna get a jump so good. And hop, 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 everybody. Gonna be great. Oh, what's going on? Am I picking up Gulliver from the beach? Oh, yep, Gulliver or Gulliver. One day there will be sunless seas. Yeah, next week, probably. I feel like that's probably right. Although, on the 22nd, it is Mint's birthday, so everyone should wish him a happy birthday on the Wednesday that is. Wild, I don't have a single... Okay. I want to put something away. All of that. We don't have to do many of our chores. That red rose is hybrid. It came out of blue roses doing blue rose things. So proud of that little area. Bunk. Go see what's in here. Meantime, I'm upgrading my lab in the other thing. Fallen London. That's the one. I'm working on a devilish probability distributor. Or something. Oh, I don't need that Imperial lamp. I have one already. Is that a computer? Or is that a TV? A little TV? That looks like an itty bitty TV. Nah, I don't have the money for it anyway, boys. And I don't need that sink. I don't need anything in here. Bye, boys! More rainbow weapons! Yes! We love rainbow weapons! I need to get so many of them. I can buy them now. I can purchase them with my hands. And all of my baubles. You guys, of course, are all welcome along with me when I play SAB. If you play Guild Wars 2, you are all welcome in. If you are brand new at Guild Wars 2, you can go to SAB as soon as you complete the tutorial thingy. You just come visit me over... Oh, yeah, right. Truth be told, I'm kind of getting to the point where I want to just carry my wetsuit and change my clothes every day instead. And I think I might start doing that. What's this? Oh, I see. Delivery jacket. For if I'm riding the bike. Because I think it would be fun. Ooh, loungewear shirt. I think I have some loungewear pants somewhere. I don't like that skirt. I can run around in long underwear. My long johns. I could be a lunch lady. I could have the goggles from the end of Splatoon 2. Callie, no! The sunglasses, why? They're just so stylish! Da-da, 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 da-da. Didn't I see a black sequin dress up here? I sure did. Ooh, I could be classy. Yeah, you know what? I'll go with it. Okay, yeah, I say I'm putting that wand away. Chat, you know me. You know what I'm like. I'm not putting that wand away. I know what I am. I'm a person who has 700 outfits and wants easy access to approximately 8 of them. Okay, let's go wake up Gulliver. Hi, Todd. Oh yeah, gifting them things. I bonked. Excuse me, sir. Yo. Who's thinking about thinking stuff? Oh, I don't know that monkey. That monkey doesn't live here. That monkey doesn't go here. Oh, hey, Sprinkle. Sasha, are you crafting? Sasha, you still have the wheat field in here. Buddy, why do you have that? Baby, why do you have that? I want to be friends with everybody on the island, so I want to learn everything about everyone. So what do I want to know first? Are you into sports? Do you got a favorite? Playing or watching? Either one, Hippity. Oh. Table tennis, volleyball, swimming, something else. I'm not into sports. Ooh, I am into sports. Unfortunately, none of these sports. You would think I would be into swimming, but none of these sports. My sport of choice, surprising 0 people, is hockey. Although I also really like figure skating and speed skating. And I have a list. Yep. Oh, hockey. Hockey's so cool. My favorite part is when you do the thing, and then you do the other thing you do, and people cheer. He's right. Those are the best parts. I dig hockey so much, I'm going to look it up so I can explain why I think it's awesome. Sasha, baby, you've never seen a hockey game. It's okay. I got you, buddy. Sasha's my bestie. Best boy. Alright, Diana, are you home, and also are you crafting? Ooh, convenient. No. Convenient. Also convenient. Diana, are you home? She is home, but she's not crafting. What are you doing, lady? It is sublime. I'm gonna get you a rattan towel basket. I keep thinking I'll get you a white rattan towel basket because I think it would look good in your house, and I don't think you have one. I should put a vine here, or a ladder or something. Nope, sorry, Monkey. Need to find out who's crafting. Not Lily. Lily's not even home. Hi, Lily! Hi, Lily! Yes, we have. We've known each other for a while, haven't we, Dimples? Just imagine what our future might hold for us here on this island. Did you catch me daydreaming just then? It's one of my best reactions. Try it yourself. Amazing. I love my frog. My frog is such a good frog. Oh! Well, chat, my town is still perfect. I'm leaving that there. I think it adds something. Oh yeah, I gotta look for Gulliver. Gulliver! Gulliver, my son, where are ya? Where'd you get off to? Sorry, I suddenly became a Cape Bretoner for a second. That's a place that's part of Nova Scotia. But they have they have a very distinct accent and sound to them. Because they live on an island. No, we won't make you go back into space, buddy. He used to crash land in because the sea wasn't right there in one of the games, he used to crash land in a UFO. There's a whole movie about getting him back into his UFO and getting him into space. Yep. Oh, is Del home? I didn't even look. I almost said no. Accidentally. So, you have to rescue Gulliver 100 times to get the golden shovel recipe. That's so many times, chat. Hey, ceaseless mods, turn your gaze upon this wretched bot. He's crafting! Closer. What are you doing? A tea table? Have I ever seen that before? Yeah, I do. Yeah. I've never seen that before in this game, apparently. I do believe this is the big four. The big round 4 one. Like it's a traditional tea table. Oh, this is food. I know that one. If this is the big round one. It is! Oh, chat, that one's a delight. It's such a good piece to bring, like, especially, like, smaller rooms together. It's such a good piece to build around. That and the hearth are amazing pieces to build around. The tea table tends to be really good to build around, for, like, your square, like, your little square rooms. You can make a really nice, like, sort of, a really nice styled sort of thing with that. Oh yeah, did I show you guys this? I did a thing. I've made a little area. Trib. I had very little space to work with. As you can see, I had very little space to work with. So I wanted to make something interesting to sit there. Mint is correct that I should probably put a few more pillars in back. But for now, it's filling that tiny little space the way I wanted it to. So I think it works. Especially because I will need to still be able to fish. Okay. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I need to find Gulliver's communicator parts. I am only going to see Zucker if he is in his home. He is not. Never mind, he's right here. Hello, buddy! What do we talk about? I get you. I understand when it is eepin' and beepin' time. Sometimes it is dark and it becomes eepin' and beepin' time whether you like it or not. Ah! Well, I didn't mean to scare you, bug. Hi, Lily. I'm glad she's having a great time by the beach. Gulliver. I actually really love what I did with the beach down here with Dell. I think it's a little small for what I did, but I think I made it work. I also like the secret beach. I made this. I heard that. Evie. That's actually just a manila clam. This is unacceptable treatment of me. I'm trying very hard not to kick sand on Lily. Because that's not really very fair. She's having a great time. Ah! Can't sleep because I'm too excited for Tomodachi Life. It releases at 7 a.m. my time. I wish I could skip forward 7 hours and play it right now. Oh no! I'm very excited about Tomodachi Life, but I'm not... Chat, terrible news. I'm not going to be getting the game. I have enough stuff that requires me to check into it daily, and I don't have enough daily to check into things like that. And as it turns out, I actually just really love Animal Crossing. So as much as I want to put all my Blorbos in Tomodachi Life, I think I'm okay. I'm excited for other people though, and I really want to see your guys' Tomodachi Life. I want to see your guys' I want to see all your little guys. Because I think they'll all be really cool. Oliver. No, Evie, this one. Thank you. Oh, 3 parts. Oh, what's this? Oh, clam and collected. Yeah, absolutely. I want to see your guys' Tomodachis. Oh, I see it, I saw it. That's actually just, it's just a clam. I need two more thingamajigs, and that was just a clam. Gulliver! Stop leaving clams all over my beach. Where did your communicator parts go, buddy? Why is he like this, chat? Lily, do you know why he's like this? Gulliver, you're so bad at this sometimes, my man. Gulliver, I need 2 more bits and bobs. Oh. Okay, 1 more. Hey, there's one up there. All I ask, respectfully, is don't be a clam. Amazing. Sometimes aquarium staff tries to feed me clams. And don't get me wrong, I love clams, but clams are, as you may know, not shrimpies. That is a present box. Oh Boy, that was very close. Iced lemon tea. Oh, cute. I don't know why they sent me that, but I have it now. Gulliver. Yeah, I got him. I'm gonna give it to Lily. I have it pre-ordered, so no waiting for download. Oh, and I don't have college tomorrow, so the first thing in the morning, I'm gonna load up my demo save and create a new me. Oh, have fun! I was gonna make my whole island. I write a lot, so I was just gonna put all my OCs on an island and be like, off you go, everybody. Yes, you're from wildly disparate canons and stories, but have fun! But I can do that with my brain. It's not as fun as Tomodachi Life, but I can. Okay. Okay, we got Gulliver. Lily, where are you? I want to give you some tea. She's sitting down. Girl. I'm gonna sit with her. If I had a Tomodachi Life Island, Val, I would add you to it, but I am afraid I am not getting the game. Oh, that said, there is at least one island that I will be present on. Maybe even two. Also, per usual, y'all are welcome to do whatever you want. If you want to put a tiny little octopus on your island, off you go. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Decorating. Oh, I can't read. I'm sorry, Val. No, it's okay. I should have realized from the power of context. 9 brains and none of them work. Oh yeah, the only time they've seen you is your adorable pink octopus that I made for you. Yeah, no one on stream has ever seen anything but my little pink octopus avatar that I made for you from Splatoon. Or just a vaguely pink robot, that's true. Oh, music festival's almost here. I don't care about that. Who have we got on our island? We've got Men in Black the Koala. Pink Tiger. Oh, hey, it's that squirrel I like. A pink they them named Val. Hi, Lottie. I love having bottles. Take them. Lottie, I need to work. Yes. Wonk. Alright, who wants what? Space where I can talk about myself? A lot. I get it. Music cafe. Toasty warm even in the winter. I want to make movies. Can my place be like a studio? Heroes train! It's what they do, even on vacation. I just want it to remind me of the arid place I grew up. Done! Sold! I can do the savannah. Her name is Savannah. I'm gonna mark the little octopus. I'm gonna mark the little octopi. Do not separate. You want somewhere arid like where you grew up on the savannah. Where's the good one? There was a good one that had like the... Yeah, there's the one with the trees. Oh, her catchphrase is y'all. Cute. Autocorrect. Oh no, I'm so sorry about autocorrect. Those trees are native to the area that she's from. I probably should have picked one of the desert ones, but I don't care. What else do we like? Oh no. Wait, hold on. I can't believe they want that cactus in here. That's gonna make that harder. Well, she doesn't want much. Yeah, she doesn't want much. Girl. What even is this, girl? Oh, I know exactly what to do. Nature photographer all up in here. It's perfect. I did it. I'm so good at everything, chat. Wait a minute. Why don't these line up? Oh, the house was in the way. I'll live with it like that. Yes, yes, my pronouns are indeed she, her. It is okay. I would prefer people double check. Also because I'm given to understand that with humans they look at blue, they go blue, no eyelashes, and no bow, and they go, ah yes, boy. Because they're still in the cave. They're still in the cave! This is a reference to it. For those of you that might not know, this is a reference to a Tumblr post about, like, sometimes I think Plato didn't know anything about anything, but then I hear somebody go, ah, yes, blue boy, pink girl, and I go, oh no, they're still in the cave. That's where the Platonic ideal of a thing comes from. Plato had this philosophy, right, that, the idea, the thought experiment goes, what if there is a cave, and within that cave are people, and they're trapped there staring at the cave wall, and all they see are shadows of things being, like, waved around in front of a fire. And, like, from there, the question is, do you ever actually know the true thing? Can you crawl out of the cave in the first place? Or will you seek the safety of the cave where the shadows make sense? And there's all sorts of philosophical ways you can go from there. You'll never guess what I'm going to do in here, chat. Oh, actually, I have suddenly been granted an excellent idea for what we're going to do in here. I am so smart. Nope. No, this way. Oh no! Now, the thing about the vacation home is that it has to have a certain amount of standable space. But I think this is perfect exactly the way it is. Perfect and beautiful in every single way. I can't be trusted. I can't be trusted with nice things, chat. Because I do this to them. Ceiling time. There were so many things that she wanted in here, and none of them are what she's getting. What do you mean the room's full? Well, fine. I mean, I guess it is almost like I, perhaps filled it up full of wheat. So I guess maybe the room's a little bit full. It's fine. She'll love it. Why, if I were a horse that longed for the plains of the savannah, I too would love it. Yeah. Now she can run wild and free over the savannah's beautiful sunset vibes. Back to old Macquarie Harbor, they sent me. It's perfect. So night, fire. Out of twigs and out of bark, and my stomach ache was rumbling out through the night so dark. Oh wait, this counts as standable space. This is technically standable space. I think I'm gonna take that giant flare out. I lied, I'm not. It's beautiful. I don't think I actually took 20 minutes. I didn't. But it's beautiful. She'll loaf this room. Yes! What if you drop your keys or your phone in this room and you just lose them? They're gone. They're gone forever. Nature photographer now. Here we see the natural wild zebra doing wild zebra stuff. Oh, that was great. I caught her looking at the camera just... I love that. This is the most perfect house I've ever built. This is his best house. I'm running out of people to build houses for. Nope, I'm done for today. Unless there's somebody fun outside. Ooh, what's this? Oh, chat, I took a picture. Still you two. Oh, that rhino's new. I don't care about any of that. No, I want to go back. It hasn't been reset yet. Capture a memory. You literally couldn't forget that room if you tried. I know, right? It's all wheat fields. What? Oh, I did my taxes ages ago. I'm one of those people that as soon as I get... So chat, you may not know this. Aquarium staff doesn't like to do taxes, but that's okay. I do. So as soon as I get everybody's tax information, I just do their taxes. So my taxes have been done since they were allowed to be filed. But yes, Americans, it is your tax deadline. You should do it if you haven't started. It is today. If you are old enough for taxes. I am an octopus. And therefore, can I pay in bells? Yes! Perfect! Tom Nook wouldn't tax me. I'm not decorating a room for that monkey. Oh, the tea table is really pretty. I want to craft it and then customize it. I already filed Sheik's taxes. I have no idea why she had to pay taxes. I could do it tomorrow and then just postmark it today. It'll be fine. I do mine online. Because it's easy. But that's because in Canada, it's on purpose. It's made very easy. Oh yeah, let's custom this thing. Yes! I knew I liked that thing. What's this? Oh, I can customize their labeling. I'll need Cyrus to customize the color of the actual bottle, though. Because you can customize that, too. Was that Egbert? Egbert? Yeah, I do. I know you from... Oh, I know you from another island. Lily, are you no longer sitting down? She's not! I'm gonna give her the lemonade. I think she could use it, the lemonade. Ma'am? Oh. Lily. I walked in and she literally just sat down as soon as I walked in the door. Girl. Girl. She's not getting up. She's settled in for a long winter's read. It's true, I can forgive her. She's adorable. Oh, I don't remember if I told you guys, but I probably did. That I have been granted the Animal Crossing Lego set, the museum one, with Lily in it. It also has that other guy in it. It's got blathers. But I now have a Lily minifig. Which is very exciting to me personally. Okay, that is most of my chores completed. This isn't where I needed to be. I've helped Gulliver. There was one more thing I needed to do. Oh yeah, I had to check the hotel to see what furniture they have today. I don't really like any of the hotel furniture very well, but I should still check it. Just in case they have something that speaks to me. Those came from the fishing tourney. Swallowing is hard. Cyrus can turn that into a different color for me. One moment, chat. My inability to do things. There we go. Is Gulliver a reference to Gulliver's Travels, or just coincidence when naming him? Nope, it's a reference on purpose. I don't remember what his name is in the Japanese. In the Japanese version, but the translators do try to preserve the vibe of whatever it is. Which is important when you're translating from a language that's so far removed from English. It's important when you're translating from any language, but translating from a language that's so far removed, you have to do some special little tricks. 'Cause you can't translate cool and you can't translate funny. So what I mean by that, I don't mean literally you cannot translate those words. I mean, you can't necessarily translate those things. One of the best examples of that is Full Metal Alchemist. In Japanese, the sins are all called things that if directly translated would come out as greedy greed. They're called adjective that means greed, and they're called noun that means greed. Or adjective that means pride, and noun that means pride. So if you translated that directly, you'd get greedy greed, prideful pride, lustful lust, and stuff like that. And that does not have the vibe of what's going on in Japan. Because what's going on in Japan sounds really cool, and it's a fun, like, it's a really, like, imposing title. So when you translate it through to English, what you have to do is try to figure out the vibe that they were going for, and then match that as best you can. So for greed, for instance, it's what you do is you go, okay, his name's Greed, that's fine, we can keep that. Now we just need to figure out a way to tack an adjective to it, but make it sound cool and imposing. So what you do is you go, okay, what's an adjective for Greed? We can't call him Greedy Greed, that sounds silly. Okay, so how would we make this a title in English? We would go Greed the whatever. That's the typical construction of like a medieval title or like a noble title. Or like a fantasy thing, you know, you get your like I'm trying to think of a good example, but all I'm coming up with is white mantle names. You get your Luxiana the Magnanimous and stuff like that. Ivan the Terrible. There we go. Things like that. So you go, okay, so we gotta go Greed the something. Something that means greedy. And then you stop and think and go, wait, there's an old-fashioned way to say greed, which is avarice. There's an adjective that is that thing, which is avaricious. And that's how you get from the Japanese to greedy greed to greed the avaricious. Which is a really cool way to do that. Sometimes you have to wholesale, sometimes you have to change things wholesale. And as a translator, it's important to know when you have to do that, because sometimes it's never going to come through. Excel Saga is an excellent example of sometimes you have to do things because it's never going to come through in a million billion years. My favorite joke in Excel Saga, one of my many favorite jokes. I have a lot of favorite jokes in Excel Saga. But one of my favorite jokes in Excel Saga is when Excel is, like, halfway starving. She's looking at the fridge and just on the kitchen floor because she's super duper hungry and tired, and he didn't see it. That fish did not see this. She's super duper tired and she's hungry and she just wants something to eat. And she looks at the fridge and goes, wow, I guess I'd even eat the, just looking at my fridge is making me hungry. If only I had some KFC. And on her fridge is, oh, it's a Crucian card. And on her fridge is a little frog magnet and a little chicken drumstick. That chicken drumstick was added for the English. Because what's going on there is the little frog magnet looks like the icon, the branding for a place called Family Mart, which is a convenience store, which is super well known for its chicken. Like, they do little chicken bites, chicken nuggets and stuff. And it's super duper well known for that. But that's never going to translate to English. Because unless you're somebody that studies Japanese culture and that, like, cares about it, you're never going to know what a Family Mart is in the first place. And having to spend, like, 10-15 minutes explaining the joke isn't funny. So they added a little chicken drumstick and had her say about KFC because it preserved the chicken part of that joke. If they wanted to preserve it a little bit differently, because it was an American release, if they wanted to preserve it a little bit differently, what they would have done instead is had something that was that looked like 7-Eleven. Because most people know, at least in the US, know that that's a convenience store. But they chose KFC instead. Like 7-Eleven has its taquitos and stuff. But they chose KFC instead because KFC is more associated with food. And it's more prominent in all their North American markets, in all their English-speaking markets. People are going to know what that is. And I think that's neat. That's not where I wanted to dig. I think that's neat. Because it's one of those things where, like, the translators had to work really hard to preserve the joke. Oh, it's also one of those things where the joke, if you translate it back to Japanese and had her point at that, doesn't make sense. Because KFC is something that you typically get as a celebration food in Japan. Something that you would have at Christmas time. Well, kind of. It's different. It's complicated. Christmas is more like Valentine's. But, yeah. chicken is something you get as a celebration food. I suppose I should have said New Year's, but whatever. Rather than as just like a food. So she's half starving to death and being like, I'd even go for KFC right now. Yes! I caught a killifish! The streams are safe again! Oh, Blathers! Blathers, I didn't know I could do that! Blathers! Sir, I got a thing for you, sir. Mr. Owlman. I can go on all day about translation. Ooh, canon body types for the fighters. I'm very excited about that. I hope the artists in the world get good at it and like it. But yeah, I could go on all day about how translation works and how going from one language to another can be really complicated. Canadian French has a colorful phrasing to say that someone is lucky, which literally translates to something along the lines of, man, his butt must be full of noodles. I can't swear on stream, chat. Doesn't make any sense in English. So you have to translate that some other way. But like, and I don't know the etymology of it in French either. I don't know why it is that way. But there's that. That's one of those things that you definitely have to translate the vibe of. Yes, tell me about it. Idioms often have to have the vibe translated. Ah, the magnificent killifish. Did you know that there are over 1,000 different species? My goodness, what a family tree to keep track of. My own favorite killifish species are the mangrove, which can live on land for weeks breathing air, and the mummichog, the first fish ever brought to space. I wonder if the killifish you've brought me is related to either of those intrepid explorers. And there you have it. Fascinating stuff, no? It is fascinating. Wait, are killifish lungfish? I don't know what a killifish is. Are they lungfish? Is that what they are? Like mud skippers are? Are they mud skippers? Okay, yeah, greatest chat demands. Then it's time for a big stretch. No one can stop me. Ugh. You know what? I haven't seen Wisp in ages. Hi, Petrie! too short for it to pick me up jumping. Oh, and that's to say nothing of translating things through time, even in the same language. For instance, chat, you'll forgive me for this one. You must understand it's the funniest one. In the olden days, in the US specifically, I don't know about the rest of everywhere else, but in the US specifically, I'm listening to see if it's present. I gotta check. Nope, can't be. In the olden days in the US specifically, one of the fun and silly ways that you could say that you had made a mistake was you would say that you had thrown a boner. Chad, I don't need to explain why that's funny these days. Please don't explain why that's funny these days. So there are all these old comics. There are all these old comics where people will talk about making mistakes in that way. I understand. It's okay. We're all immature here. That's the joke. So there were a lot of old comics where people have made mistakes and they would talk about making mistakes in that way. And reading them in the future, in the modern day, is very funny. When you are looking at things because you are interested in the way that censorship has evolved. When you are looking at old things like that, you have to stop and think for a second and go, hold on. Hang on. Okay, let's get the game changed. No. No, come back. SAB time. Alright, Manzanilla, let's go, let's jump. Anyway, that's one of those things I find hilarious. There's a lot of stuff that doesn't always follow. Sometimes it does. Sometimes it carries on. Cool has always meant exactly what it means. If you say so, go, wow, that's cool. If you say, wow, that's cool, but also it is like the 1950s, that still means the same thing. Which is very impressive because that was 76 years ago. What else? What else? Oh, another one that no longer translates, but I think is really interesting, is back in the 30s and 40s. If you learned that you were a homosexual, someone might say that you had discovered your gender. We don't say it that way these days. But I promise that phrasing meant very differently in the olden days. Yes, gay used to be meaning happy. I love reading stuff. Okay, so comics and other like stories published in the 1930s and 40s tend to talk about the gay 90s. And what they mean is brightly colored and cheerful, because that's what gay used to mean in those days. And I just cannot. I just cannot. Whenever I see it, I'm like, okay.
I see. And you're not worried that sort of use could make your cubs prone to violence?
Hi, Mint. Mint is here. Is Mint in SAB? Mint is in SAB. I better get in the box. Go in the box! Anyway, there's a whole bunch of things like that. If you guys are ever interested in old slang and stuff like that, Green's Dictionary is free and also on the internet, so you can find fun things like that. Oh. Did we ever find the green baubles? We did not find them all. Ah! Oh, you can skip the thorns. Oh, fair! It's late at night for you. It's eeping and beeping time. Yes! Yes! I may not have my own, but by golly, I will enjoy other people's. Oh, I bunk. Nope, can't quite clear that one. I should really learn to trust myself. I got that green bauble the other day. That is, I believe, green bauble number 1. Is that number 2? It must be. Huh. What's down there? Chat, you see that too, right? Like there's a little clippy clip and there's a spot. Oh, I'm alive. Whee! Oh, right. You have to leave. No. I'm so good at this, chat. So good at everything. Val, you're also welcome, and if you'd like to play along. Yeah. It's okay. The rewards for SAB are good. There's rainbow weapons about it. I promise Mint is just making this look really easy. Oh! Oh. Ooh, ah! Forever down, down forever. Oh, there's a normal way to go. Oh, I can just respawn. Mint has licked the bacon. But what if I can make it? Ah! I tripped. We're gonna do the easy path this time. Chat, watch me mess the easy path up immediately. Even though it's just stairs. Watch me mess it right up. Mint is helpfully leading me to bubble number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everybody in the baubles. No baubles here. Oh, I see it. Hi, Cloudy! Welcome in! We're playing this again. Mint is one of my guildmates in this game. And he is helping me track down all the secret baubles. I've tracked down many of the secret baubles. But we are here for some green ones. Those are not green. We are here for green. This is a test zone. Is this game good? It looks so nostalgic. Yes, this is actually the April Fool's Adventure for Guild Wars 2. This is called Super Adventure Box. Guild Wars 2 is a different game. This is a game within it. that said, Guild Wars 2 is free. It is not freemium either. Whoa, clunk. It is actually just straight up actually free. Yeah. The only things that you can purchase in this game are expansions. Oh. Or, you can purchase expansions, or, come on now. Or cosmetics, and that's it. Technically, there's quality of life stuff that you can get, like you can expand your storage or whatever, but you never really need it. It is! You should play it. It's real good. This game's community is also such that if you are struggling, you will be helped. Oh yeah, this whole thing is a jumping puzzle. It's designed by the guy who does the jumping puzzles in this game. By the way, there are jumping puzzles in this game. I'll show you guys some of the actual gameplay if you want once I'm done fussing around here. I don't remember where to go. Oh, I think it's over there, actually. There are some limitations on free account. You can't whisper people. You can mail. You can mail your friends. I checked that. But you can't whisper people because they wanted to make sure that people didn't, like... They didn't want Spamadin to come back into the world. I don't remember. I think it's like... It's on Steam. And I don't remember what it is. It's also just on its regular... Its own... Oh, I found it! I did it! I'm up here! It's also on its own regular site from ArenaNet. You know what? Let me just check. Where's my Steam? Give me a hot second and I will find out. I get the sneaking suspicion it's like 20 bucks. And you will have to bear with me because I have to do the conversion because I'm Canadian. $27.99 Canadian. I think, yeah. So that's approximately like 20 bucks American? 23? And if convert appropriately to your own local monies. Also, if you want to go on adventures, if you want, oh no, Mint. If you want to go on adventures, I will always help people. I am here for it. I've played this game for 10 years. I played Guild Wars 1 before that. I have stuff. I have things. I have so much. Val can attest to the fact that you will be inundated with things. You'll have 20 slot bags so that you do not have to play inventory wars. I will help you craft exotics if you want to craft, if you get to level 80 and want to craft exotics about it. Oh, I'm up here. I could just light the fire. What am I doing? Making Mint work for it. What is this? What is this now? No! Anyway, it's a good time to join because Super Adventure Box doesn't require you to be level 80 or anything. Oh, also, if you've ever played MMOs before, there is no... The progression is linear in this game. Until it becomes just a sidestep and player skill. So once you hit level 80... you're done. You're done grinding levels out. You never have to do it ever again. And it's super fast to do. Even if you're not using a level 80 boost, which is a thing you can get. Truthfully, I recommend not using a level 80 boost for the first time. When you're first playing through and just leveling naturally, but, you know, as you like. Yes, let's go! You should! If you're playing on... I'm on the North American servers. That's the only distinction these days, is North American versus EU. Specifically, I'm on Anvil Rock, if in that matters. Oh no! Our server is medium population, but it doesn't super matter because there are mega servers now, so you don't have to worry about it. I don't know where I am. But yeah, if you're on North America, I am also in North America. The only distinction is NAV EU. The parkour is great. There's jumping puzzles all around Tyria. Some of them are really easy, and some of them are really bonkers hard. Every map, I think, has at least one. I'm pretty sure. I am hard-pressed to come up with a map that doesn't have one. Unless that map is in Ore, which is endgame area stuff. But even Ore has jumping puzzles. There's like 2 in Malcor's Leap alone. There's a list on the wiki of them all. I've done them all. That's why I have a Mesmer, so I can teleport people. Oh, it's great. This game has a lot more, This game has a lot more action combat. So it's not the same as your typical MMO. Also, I will say too, this game respects your time. That's one of the things, one of the reasons why I still play this and... I'm bonked. That's one of the reasons why I still play this and don't play a lot of other MMOs that I used to play. Ah, I'm doomed. Goodbye, everyone. I am no longer with us. Monkey. That's enough, Monkey. Got him. I don't remember what I was supposed to do here. Oh yeah, this game respects your time. There are events that are like timed like this one, but you can always get the rewards. So for instance, if you have never done Super Adventure Box, you're brand new to the game, you've never even like looked at this thing sideways. You can still get all the cool rewards from it. Oh, Monkey. By getting... Woohoo! I made it! Oh, thank goodness. I'm alive. Okay, Monkey, get out of here. Go away, Monkeys! No Monkeys! Or, if you miss a reward or something, you can still go get it. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna technically... Oh, no, I made it. Oh yeah, you will periodically see that little green orb coming towards me. That's because I'm a necromancer. It doesn't matter in Super Adventure Box, because no one's anything in Super Adventure Box. But I'm a necromancer. Anytime I kill stuff, it does cool things like power me out. Let me up. Woo-hoo-hoo! Bonk. Murder hallway can be skipped. Yes. Let's go. Okay. We did Murder Hallway yesterday. Ugh. Didn't we spend like a few solid Sundays getting rid of monkeys? We did! But these are more different monkeys. They aren't escaping. They're just here. Also, this game has a bunch of different end game content that you can get different things from. I don't do raids regularly because I don't have a static big enough. I used to raid quite often. But I do fractals regularly. This is end game stuff, so don't don't get overwhelmed just yet. Fractals are just short little repeatable things that you can do that get you big money. And lots of fun little loot. Let's see. This is the current festival. Is the next festival after this the Festival of Four Winds? How much time does it take to get endgame stuff? You can knock yourself out to level 80 in approximately a weekend. Oh, I see it. In approximately a weekend, if you want to spend all day doing it, it takes about... Yeah, take your time. The trip to level 80 is nice. That's true. Like, for a regular person... Yeah, it takes, like... I'd say about a week or so, tops. But Mint is correct. Take your time. Take your time. Use that time getting to level 80 to just sort of explore and fuss with maps. The end game is a thing that I'll talk about a lot because I've played for so long. But the opening areas are great, and you can always go to the opening areas. So here's the thing. Guild Wars 2 has something called down leveling. The way that it works is if you're level 80, which I'm, and you go to a map that is meant for level 1 to 15. Well, so any of the starter maps. You will be down leveled to 15 to match everybody else. That way, nobody who's level 80 can come into a 1 to 15 map and just absolutely destroy everything. Like, you will still be naturally, like, better at the game. Whoop. But you won't be, like, just utterly... Oh, I see it, I see it. Well done, bravo, adventurer. However, this chest contents are in a future update. Sounds exciting. I'll be looking forward to it. But yeah, took me, the first time I went through this and naturally leveled myself, it took me a week and a half or so. Woo! And a good chunk of that was me getting used to the fact that this is Guild Wars 2 and I can dodge. Guild Wars 1 didn't have a dodge mechanic or a jump. You, in order to jump in Guild Wars 1, you typed /jump and it was an emote. Guild Wars 2 has a lot of, like... Obviously has a lot of jumping in it. Oh yes, this is underwater area, so we have water physics. This is not typically how water works in Guild Wars 2. In Guild Wars 2, you can swim. You could not do that in Guild Wars 1. But this is, like I said, a game within a game. Oh yeah, and because people ask, since there are 9 classes, my personal recommendation for what to start on is Warrior or Necromancer. Although I personally started on Mesmer, but that's just because it's my favorite class from Guild Wars 1, and I wanted to play it. And it depends on your playstyle, of course, and what you want to do. Everybody can do a little bit of everything. Some classes do a thing better than others. Mint, you can't just say Guardian Supremacy like that. Mint is a Guardian. So's Val, actually. I can. Well, I suppose. Guardian is cool. He convinced me. Yep. Okay. Guardian's cool. It's very durable. It's a heavy armor class. It can be a little hard to decorate. If fashion is your vibe. Ow! If fashion is your vibe, I personally find light armors are easiest to decorate, but heavy armors have a lot of good skins. You just... There we go. Have a lot of good skins too. I just don't always like to decorate them the way that... No! Manzanilla, no! I will, Mint! I will remember you! This monkey is running me over! Darn it! Come on. Come on, Manzanilla. Manzanilla! Sir! Good man. To the fire! Fire's lit! Woo! Oh, it's beautiful. This game is 13 years old now. They put a lot of work into making this game look good, even if you're playing on a potato. When I started playing this game, I was playing on a laptop from... I was playing on a laptop from... like 2 years ago, 2 years before the game came out. Or maybe 3? And it ran fine. It didn't run at tippy-top tier graphics, but it still ran fine, and it looks fantastic anyway. Val can attest to the fact that it looks fantastic even on the lower graphics settings, too. And Mesmers can't have backpacks on their clones anymore, so you cannot be overloaded by that. There was a problem in PvP where you could be overloaded by that. It was a little awkward. But it's fine now. This is just like Christmas. It's fine, you're fine. Everything's fine here. I know my way. I totally know my way around. My greatest enemy, the camera. And my nerves. Okay, Lord Vanquish. I know myself. Does it support controller? Maybe. I wouldn't suggest it. I've seen people play on Steam Deck. But as you can see, those skills down below, my 1 through 10 skills, gosh darn it. Hey, ceaseless mods, turn your gaze upon this wretched bot. My 1 through 10 skills here. I'm so good at everything. Amazing. Those are a lot easier to do without a controller. That's okay. This game, the way that you move around is you can use your keyboard, or if you have a mouse and keyboard set up in a comfortable position, the way that I do, you can hold down both mouse buttons, and that's what makes you go forward. And then you can strafe with your... You can strafe with your WASD. You could, hypothetically, like Kingdom Hearts, set up context-sensitive buttons. I would say figure out what sort of works for you. Oh, hey! Pinnacle stuff. I didn't realize I was so close to an achievement box. What do we got? Was the Avenger the shield? Nope, greatsword. I must have already gotten the shield. Scepter. No, this is the shield. I like the shields. Yes. Excellent. Me and Tommy are speedrunning Wikipedia right now. Ooh, have fun! Oh yes, I can show you while I'm at it the different things that you can be in this game, because some of them are really interesting. Manzanilla is a Silverian, that's great and all, but we have other cool things to be. Let me pop to character select. So, as per you would expect, there are humans. Yeah, I've met Tommy before. There are Silvari, they're plant people. You do them up like plants. Then there are Char. Char were the bad guys in Guild Wars 1, but they've grown. They've grown since. They're playable and fighting dragons with you. They're great big cat people with horns and 4 ears. Oh yeah, you can be cat people. And the cat people can look really fun, like really like sleek and like this. Or they can look really crispy. I prefer to make my cat people look less monstrous. But you can make some wild monsters out of these guys. You can do that with anything here. You got more Silvari. I love Silvari. Norn are just humans but big. I say that. I shouldn't say that. They're humans but big, and also they have a bunch of lore to them. But Anak kind of forgets what they're doing with these guys. They live in the north and they hunt. They're nomadic and they hunt stuff. They have cool tattoos. Oh, and then there's the Asura. Big northern human, exactly. Of your fantasy races, we have, and this is gonna sound wild, elves. Humans stand in for elves. They had empires spanning the entire globe back in the day, in Guild Wars 1, but those empires have since been reduced to approximately 2 cities. Arguably 3. And some tiny little settlements in a few areas. So they sort of stand in for your elves. We had a fantastic, beautiful, wonderful society that was rich in magic, and now we're sort of on our last legs. We worship ancient gods, and we're way smarter and cooler and fancier than all of you. You wouldn't get it. You've got your Silvari, who showed up approximately 25 years ago, in-game. Little more than that now. Oh, sorry. Approximately 25 years ago, in-game when we start, give or take. That timeline is a little bit fuzzy. They are standing in for humans, oddly enough. They're new to this. They're a young group. They're very big on valor and chivalry and stuff. They take a lot of their inspiration from Arthurian legend. But they are your chivalrous knights and so on. There's a lot more of them than you'd expect. Then you have your Asura. Ignore how this one is dressed. You have your Asura. They're tiny little shark rats. They used to live underground. They're very, very smart. They're smarter than you. They'll tell you about it, too. They'll tell you they're smarter than you. They're the science ones that do science. As you can tell, Super Adventure Box is built by Moto, an Asura who does science. I love them. Don't get me wrong. I love the little shark rats. They're great. And they're your tinker gnomes. They are. They got sharp little teeth in there, and they've got like a rat kind of like thing about them. Now, they're not the Skrit, of course. Skrit are actual rats, but you can't play as a Skrit. I'd love it if you could. They're standing in for like your tinker gnomes, your little like, I don't know a better way to say what that is. Like, you know what I'm talking about. The little guys that you go in and you're like, oh, this is a mechanical workshop. What are we doing here? And they're like working away at tiny little gears, and they hand you something and it's 50-50 if it's a music box or it explodes when you wind it up. That's them. Yeah, gnomes, tinker gnomes, that kind of thing. Like, that's what they're about. Oh, right. Rare male Asura. You can see his shark teeth. This is Judge Fashin. I use him to judge fashion contests in my guild hall. And Judge Bashin, who I use to judge costume brawls in my guild hall. They're twins. And then you've got your Norn. Norn are big. They're nomadic. They hunt. They don't like to be around other people. We all know that guy. We all know the sort of mountain, the mountain giant. They have the spirits of the wild. Yeah, yeah. They have the spirits of the wild. Anet forgets they exist a little bit, but 6'1" introvert. Yeah, yeah, that's them. They're out there living off the land, building their own homesteads and such, and you're just like, what's your guys' deal? They're very big on building their legend. Like, their whole personal story is about building their legend. And you can do that in all sorts of ways. You can hunt something so big and enormous and monstrous that you become the guy who killed that thing. Or you can hunt every single one of a thing. Or you could be like the best skald that has ever been. As you can tell, they have quite a bit of Norse mythology. They're literally called Norn. They're literally called Norn. Of course, they have Norse mythology backing them. And yeah, those are your 5 playable races. If you are going to play as a Char, I recommend Norn Guardian. Excellent choice. Norns are great. Norn Guardian is such a good choice. I don't actually have one, I don't think. Both of my Norn are probably... Wait. Ranger, Warrior. Yeah, Bjarka's a Warrior. Spin to win! I put Axis on him and said, good enough. Let me grab... Who do I need map exploration on? Probably Roxy. Let me grab Roxy. Guardians are apparently the best class. I'm not very good with the Guardian, in that I can do it, but I prefer to play DPS. Oh my gosh, that's an Eevee! Eevee's the best! My little favorite. My favorite Pokemon. The one thing I caution about Char is if you really like jumping, don't be a Char. Be a Char for literally anything else. Val, you are going to be fine with Guardian. You are at the point where you just need to learn. You just need to learn the game encounters. Guardian is preventative in its healing. Guardian's job is put Aegis and keep its friends from being hit. Anyway, this is what the actual game looks like when you're out and about. This is Lion's Arch. This is sort of the main hub city. You won't be able to go in here right away. But this is what the actual game looks like. That's the lobster over there. You will not be able to do this without an expansion, but I'm going to mount up just to go around a little quicker. I have all the X-Packs, you see. This is Old Lion's Arch. You can get a key to Old Lion's Arch, if you really want. Where's the Qualgan village? Oh wait, I have perfectly good... It's behind me. Whatever, we'll go see the Tengu first then. That's a priory camp. This is where the Tengu live. The bird people. We cannot play as the bird people. This is devastating to me personally that we cannot play as the bird people. Oh, you know what's really pretty actually now that I'm thinking of it? LA is also very pretty. Let me scoot on back to the main area. Oh yeah, there are waypoints in main cities, but you don't have to pay to use them. And even out in the real world, where you do have to pay for them, they're like coppers. Mine are gonna cost silver, but that's because I'm teleporting very far sometimes. And that's nothing in the grand scheme of things. You get that from killing a single enemy. This is sort of the main hub area. Let me find a better mount. Actually, I lied. Skyscale's not a better mount. Not for this. This is our... This is where events are. When there are events, usually. This is where Halloween will be, mostly. Christmas is all over the place. That's the Mystic Forge over there, looking classy. Anyway, the prettiest place in this game is the Grove. I don't know if Roxy's ever been there, but it is the prettiest place. Oh, I have been. I haven't finished it. Let's go. The Grove is the Sylvari home city. Everybody has a home city. Humans have Divinity's Reach. Sylvari have the Grove. Norn have Holbrack. I'm gonna cheat the Grove just a little bit. Oh, right. I'm gonna cheat the Grove a lot a bit, actually. Where's my bird? There is a way up here normally, like you just follow those mushrooms. I just didn't want to do it. They have vistas in this game because they want to show you how pretty the game is. Because they did a lot of work on the environments and stuff. And so vistas are little things that you can get to that are part of map completion that will show you a little, like, thing like this, so you can see sort of the area you're in and get the vibe of it. Oh, you can't see what's there. There is something there. It's story related and you can't see it. Because, oh yeah, that's exactly what they're for. That's exactly what they are. They're cinematic little fly arounds an area. If they're near where a world boss spawns, they'll spawn in such a way that you can really easily get to see the world boss. This is one of the prettiest places in the game, I think, personally. But I am a nerd for this kind of thing, and you know that. You've all seen me play Animal Crossing with all my glowing moss. These are elevators that will take you up and down. I don't need them because I can fly. I know this vista. Where are you? You're like right over here somewheres. Oh, this is the one that you have to drop down to. Off the other side of this. You'd typically jump over the path there and then come down here. Oh, that song that you're hearing is the song. It's called Fear Not This Night. It is the song for Guild Wars 2. Because Sylvari are Ainet's special little guys. Yeah, almost definitely. Fear not this night, you will not go astray. Though shadows fall, still the light finds a way. Yeah, that's the one. You'll hear a lot of covers of it because it's really, really good. They did a villain reprise of it for, like, I think LS4. Alright, we hydrate as chat demands. Oh, thank you. I practice very hard to make sure that my singing voice is decent. No, chat. This is my favorite place in Guild Wars. The Grove and the surrounding area. Black Citadel is the Char home city, and I don't believe that Roxy has ever been to Holbrack. This is Holbrack over here. This is the Norn area. Oh no, thank you, chat. Okay, let's get you your big stretch. I used to have a redeem for yous that would let you make me sing songs, but I had to stop because it kept being pressed. But you'll hear a lot of music, especially around the holidays, because I do that when I'm jumping the jumping puzzle for the Winter's Day jumping puzzle. Because it is relaxing for me because I've jumped it many times. However, sometimes I'm just like, I can't hop this. I can't hop this and make my brain go. So you'll periodically hear music bits that fall into my brain and come out of my mouth. Anyway, big stretch. And I know it is odd because I am a little octopus, but Broadway is 10 out of 10. It is my favorite thing to do. We did not have enough boys in my drama class to fill out the entire cast of Chicago, so I got to be Billy. I had a little hat and everything. It was great. Learned to roll it and flip it up on my head. It was such a fun time. What's your favorite musical? Oh boy. Oh boy, there's so many. I'm very fond of Les Mis, as one does. I also really like Jesus Christ Superstar. And it's hard to pick because there are so many musicals now that I'm just like, but I can't have, they're all good. I love them all for different reasons. Les Mis was the first one I ever saw. The Producers was the first one I ever saw in an actual theater performed, but that was when I was in Toronto. I got to see the Producers performed there in the big theater. That was fun. Oh yeah, right, body break. We'll do some lunges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, I love musicals a lot. Ooh! You're in the pit orchestra for Jesus Christ Superstar. Yes, good. Love it. I also play a flute. So the thing is, whenever we were doing like a musical or what have you, whenever we would do a musical or what have you, I had to pick between being orchestra or in the musical itself. So that was always fun. We did Bye Bye Birdie one year, and that was a great time. It was Chicago and Bye Bye Birdie. What was the other one? Heather's wasn't invented yet. Oh, right. We did a Beauty and the Beast musical. That was a great time. My school's doing Bye Bye Birdie right now. Yeah. Oh no, it's good. Heather's is phenomenal. I keep forgetting because I'm just like, Heather's is great. 10 out of 10. I would harm people. I would harm people to get to play Veronica. Or JD, depending on the production. I'm not picky. Ooh, Pagliacci. Yes, Il Pagliacci. Whatever. I know the one you mean. The F-horn part was amazing. Oh, French horn. We do love a French horn. Octopus JD, that'd be so funny. I know, right? Octopi are very territorial. Oh, right, the Ooze Kitchen. I forgot that was a thing. I don't need to do it, but that's the Ooze Kitchen. This is the Norn home zone. I feel like I'd play a good McNamara. I think you would too. I think you could pull off Lifeboat. See, I just want... This is the Norn home city, in case anyone... yeah, I was showing off. This is the Norn home city. Oh, you gotta watch out with this game too, though. Sometimes in this game it'll connect a map to a starter map, and sometimes it'll connect to an end zone map. At the top of this starter area, Wayfarer Foothills, the Solitude Waypoint goes to, there's a door here. This is the level 80 zone. Frostgorge Sound! Don't go there! Not right away! You will die. Thank you, I got most of it from Fier. Yeah! You came with your own! Oh, it's beautiful. Even on the lowest graphics settings. I have mine set to max right now, but I promise it's fantastic. I'm gonna go back to SAB because I can't keep doing this. I gotta let people explore the map on their own. Oops, that was the wrong button. I meant to go to character select. But yeah, I just want to be able to belt Dead Girl Walkin', like, especially the reprise. 10 out of 10. Oh, and Mean Girls has a couple of banger songs into it. It's not bad anyway. I like Regina's Little Villain song. Oh, Dream roll on the thing, on the musicals. Oh, I don't have enough time to do that. Oh gosh, I don't know. Oh, I haven't checked my dailies in here either. What am I doing? Also, Repo the Genetic Opera is technically a musical rather than an opera. I will argue. And I love it a lot. And I'll fight people about that. Okay, what do we got? Poseidon on Epic! Oh! We love Poseidon around here. Chat can attest to the fact that I will periodically just break in to get in the water. You wouldn't think I could do it. It doesn't sound like it should be in my range, and yet! What do I need? Complete levels, okay. 102, 101. Oh, locksmithing 102. I'm not going to do any of the 102 things. I'm just going to do these. That's all I need to do. Where's World 1? It's over here. Yes. Do I need to run through this on normal mode yet still? Where's my nostalgia? I think I need to run through World 2 on normal mode. Or baby mode, rather. Right. No, that's not what we want. Oh, I just haven't done Zone 1 of World 3. Whoops. Yep, I do still have to do baby mode. And Zone Runner, of course. Okay, Environmental Science 101. Everyone loves Pilates. Pilates. I'm bad at saying Greek names. I know. It's like Pilates almost. It's Pilates, but... or something along those lines, but here we are. It's okay. I insistently heard Eurylochus instead of Euryticus. Yeah, Pilates. Listen, you got your Greek adventurers. You got your Greek guys. You got Pilates. You got... you got... Oh, I can't think of anyone now. Oh, no. I don't have to hurt these monkeys. I just need to get over here. I don't actually need to be over here. I just wanted to be. We're not near environmental science yet. I know, right? Yeah, this is an April Fool's thing. They did this for an April Fool's long ago. There are 2 parts to the April Fool's festival. On April Fool's itself, they always release a bunch of April Fool's content. There's a cat cafe that you can play with. There's dogs in the Lion's Arch. You saw the Lion's Arch Square. There's dogs in there and it plays funny music. There's giant cats that you can go look at all around Tyria, and I do mean giant. Evie can see them all the time, my thief, because she has an item that lets her do that. There's also, back in the day, what they used to do for April Fools was they would put little transformations on the game itself. So there'd be aviator mode, where everything would become sepia tone and your character would T-pose and run around making airplane noises with their mouth. They got the voice actors to come and do that for each of the different combinations. So your character just goes around with their arms out. There's items now that you can get those transformations back. Oh, and bobbleheads. Bobbleheads was one of the funnier ones. Everybody gets bobbleheads. And I do mean everybody. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to be murdered now. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Please, I don't want to be harmed. Oops. Didn't strafe good enough. There we go. I didn't actually have to do that, but it makes it a lot easier to do what I am here to do, which is to take out this honeycomb. Oh, it's the funniest thing. You will periodically, especially at like world bosses and stuff, you'll still see people put out the little thing that lets you re-experience that. But they put a lot of effort into their April Fool's shenanigans. Every year at April Fool's, they put fake patch notes. Is the event running for a long time? This one runs for 2 weeks. But you don't need to be level 80 to come in here. You can show up at level 1 and it doesn't matter. You won't be able to because your starter instance makes you be level 2 when you come out, but you can hop in at like level 1 and it does not matter. Oh yeah, you got time. And this is in a starter city and there are portals to it and all the- oh right, glitch. Ah, nerds. Okay, I can do this. There are portals to this event from all the other starter areas, so even if you start in, like, the Norn zone, you can still get here. This is timed. It doesn't say it's timed, but it is. Just like Christmas. There we go. This is the only one I can get regular. I don't know where all of them are, because Huji usually gets them for me. Is that dig spot up here? No, I'm being silly. Also, sometimes you'll see me take a really weird path. Oh, I gotta get ooze transportation as well. Oh well. Sometimes you'll see me take a really weird path. I am doing something called tribulation mode. Eventually, not at this very second. We'll do trib mode once I'm done my dailies, and I'll show you what it's like. I'll be using a guide for it, because I forget my path through World 1-1. Some people know it really well. I don't. I did trib mode. I don't have to do it again. They can't make me do it again. No one can force me to do trib mode again. Alright, Vanquish, let's dance. Yeah, you got plenty of time. This started yesterday, so... not to worry. Oh, and while I'm thinking of it, this game is, there we go. Glorious chest and the glitch chest. What did the glitch chest? Did it give me anything nice? No. Doesn't look like it anyway. There are glitched weapons that you can get from the glitch chest. Oh! My achievement chest. Don't look at my inventory. It's ugly and sad and scary and many things that I don't look at it. Okay. I don't clean my inventory very well, chat. You guys know this about me. For trip mode, and this level, what you need to do is hop on all these mushrooms. And if you fail to hop on these mushrooms, you die. And then you have to go up here. And then I don't remember, because you go up here and then you go, I think down there, actually. Maybe it's over here? I don't remember. It's probably here. Anyway, we'll learn when we do trip mode. It's been a little while. Yes! This music is great. The fall animation is so funny. I know, right? That's the regular fall animation, but we don't take fall damage. You just fall on your face. We are taking Shortcut Worm. I refuse to do all of 1-2 unless it's absolutely required. And I'm not doing locksmithing, so I don't have to. Locksmithing is where you get all the chests. Some of these areas are extremely long. World 2 is guilty of that, where the levels are longer than the entire first world. So there are shortcuts in them now, so that you don't have to, like, do the whole thing. Unless you're doing Trib mode, in which case, good luck! Shortcut Worm! My beloved! There's also metal remixes of all these songs. If you do Tribulation mode... This is Shortcut Worm. He'll take us to another place. Oh yeah, that up there was Crichton. Crichton is a 1-1 cipher to English. Just like Ascalonian before it. Ascalonian is still a 1-1 cipher to English, of course. But I can read Ascalonian. Crichton I am less good at, because I have mode of practice. One time I glitched out of the worm. I don't know how, but I got on the outside of the worm. It was very, very scary. Bonk. Oh, I forgot to right here. Dig. Money. Thanks, Shortcut Worm. You saved me. I'd better go down there. This is all for the fancy furniture coin. You must understand. Ah, dang it. Gotta love the secret shop. Cheese! Oh, so good at this. But yeah, when you start playing, tell me about it. I have a new, what I like to call the new player starter kit. that I like to make up for people so that they aren't, like, suffering inventory wars. Primarily, I like to make 20 slot bags for people, as is my prerogative. Why am I jammed into? Oh. Oh yeah, that's just how this game is. It takes me hardly anything to do it because I've been playing for 10 years. And I have a tailor at level 500. There is crafting, of course, as you might guess. Because, like, why wouldn't there be? Okay, we've done Adventuring 102. Does that mean I've done extracurricular? Yes, that will mean I've done extracurricular. Then I can go do World 2-2 on baby mode. But yeah, this game is, the community around it is incredibly helpful. You will be helped. This is a threat. This is a threat with a game like this. If you go on to a starter map and you put in the map chat, hey, I'm new around here, I'm not really sure what I'm doing, people will help you. I feel threatened. Yeah. I will help you for that matter, as we know. Wait, I don't have to be here. I did my dailies, didn't I? Let's go check. No, my dailies. Yep. Did all the ones I'm gonna do anyway. Yeah, coursework is the one. Yep, good. Okay. Now nostalgia time. We gotta go do baby mode. It is called exploration mode these days. I have gone over this many times before, that it is called exploration mode these days, because the thing that baby mode is making fun of isn't a thing anymore. It's making fun of those edgy 90s games that made fun of you for choosing the easiest difficulty. But we don't have that anymore. That's just kind of mean, so people don't know that it's making fun of. The joke isn't, ooh, you suck at the game. The joke is, ooh, aren't games funny when they do this? Isn't it so silly and weird that they do that? So they changed it to exploration mode. Sensibly, let's go. But yeah, usually what I'll do is do up some bags, some consumables that aren't account bound, and depending on what class you pick, if you have a build in mind when you start, I'll often try to do up some armor or like a cool weapon that vibes with what you're doing. 'Cause I have all the weapon skins. Well, not all of them, but I have most of them, so you've... Oh yeah, right, I don't have to do this. There's a cheating way to go about this, but I don't have to do it, so, here we are. I'm not going for the 50 bobble, because I can't even remember if it's in there in exploration mode. Alright, these clouds are gonna be in the way. I didn't actually have to stop for that. The rainbow is there as soon as you touch the cloud and activate it. Whee! Bonk! I feel threatened. You should! We do many things to be nice around here. But yeah, a lot of the fun skins that are harder, well, they're not hard to get anymore, but a lot of the fun, like, exotic skins are really easy for me to get. Or, like, stuff from the X-Packs that you just can't get. Hello? Sir? How dare? Stuff from the X-Packs that you can't get in the base game until, like, a little later when you're doing the actual X-Pack content. There we go. I know you're there. Oh yeah, fun fact, the level is moving around this raft. This was designed before they got the hang of moving the object in the map. Which they did eventually get the hang of. When Festival of Four Winds comes around, I can show you guys the original boat that they tested their ability to do that with on. Words are hard. Sad. I love that that one's marked Sag. They're right. Fire! I love exploration mode. That cloud always throws me because I think it's active and then it won't be and I'll be like, what? Okay, there we go. It makes a lot of sense and it just makes it funnier. Yes. Zoom in. Oh, you basically just play Frogger down there normally? Nobody can see me because I'm a thief. Not really. Thank you, cloud friends. Normally, what you would do is go over there, take that teleporter. Originally, you had to use these mushrooms to bounce all the way to the top, and then come down the logs. But that's awful. And so they were like, okay, maybe that was a little too much. Maybe that was too much. Because if you trip, you have to do it all over again. Nobody wants to do that. There we go. I'll moidalize him. The clouds with the rainbow things were technically in this from the start. They were in what was called baby mode at the time, and exploration mode now. They will not be there in the regular mode for this level. This level has 2 paths through it. I'm so good at everything. I love dodging him for that. This level has 2 paths. One of them is extremely long. It's... I don't know how to explain how long it is. At the beginning, I went right. I could have gone left, and that would have taken me, like, basically all the way around the mountain. We cut off a good chunk of this level by doing this way. Shortcut Worm and Shortcut Eagle were added later. You'll see Shortcut Eagle in a minute. Because me and Shortcut Eagle love getting out of jail. Getting out of Payne Cliff's jail. When I do Trib mode, you'll have to see the long versions of the different levels. Because Trib mode hates you and wants you to die. Like, legitimately, that's what it wants. It's based on those old, like, Nintendo hard games that, like, just wanted to steal your quarters. Actually, I'll ask Huji. The rainbow things might not have been here at the very beginning. I think they were. Huji would know, because he was here for this at the very beginning. When it was originally introduced. So, here's the thing. I played Guild Wars 1 for a long time, right up until Nightfall. And I had Nightfall, and I played for like 2 weeks, and then I had to stop because I had to deal with all the other things that I was doing. So I gave it up for a long time. And then I came back to Guild Wars 2. But Huji has been playing Guild Wars 2 since closed beta. So he's played this game for much longer than I've. We're skipping some of this stuff. Gotta go around. Oh, thank goodness for clouds. But I love exploration mode. It makes it a lot easier for me. Oh. Oh, I don't have to feed the octopus. Terrible. Look, it's me. I'm in this game. It's not me. But I should say we look quite alike. I could take the clouds. You know what? I won't take Shortcut Eagle in baby mode. We'll take the clouds. This is the long way through this level. Or, well, a version of the long way through this level. You'll get to see. You'll see what I mean. There's a lot more jumping involved, typically. Ow. I think there's clouds on the outside that I can just run to. Do I have to go up? Ugh. Yeah, I do have to go up. Alright, up the big pagoda it is. We skipped a bunch of jumping through clouds and other such things to get here. Goodbye. Oh yeah, I do have to still fight the mini boss. Dang it. Okay, you guys need to stop. Come on, buddy. It is. Even on exploration mode, this is, tricky. Especially because in SAB, the hitboxes are even more finicky. Like, because it's a game within a game, right? It's... Moto made this. Oh, come on. It's 3%! I'm a Condi class. Oh yeah, this game separates Condi and Power. There's a whole bunch of interesting stuff that I think is interesting about like the combat and whatnot in this game. Oh no, that's the sad pathway. Let's not go that way. Fellas, stop it. Get some help. Go on with ya. Anyway, this stuff can all be skipped by the power of not doing any of what I did and going to Shortcut Eagle instead. And Shortcut Eagle lands you over by the bells. Exploration mode also skips a couple of things. Oh boy, this is the wrong set of bells. Shortcut Eagle lands you by the last set of bells. Please, Manzania. I know you don't got the hoops, my man. I know it's hard for you, but please, have some hoops. Cloud is legitimately in the way of me. Buddy, come on. I'm really just hoping I don't have to... Oh, okay. Yeah. Really just hoping I don't have to do the pagoda. This is a long pagoda. The way it works is in there's a bunch of places where you have to move blocks. And you punch the blocks into place to block little arrow darts, and you keep climbing the pagoda. And then you go over here into the teleporter maze. And then you feed another octopus over in this pagoda. After doing some block puzzles. And we don't want to do that. So we're going to scoot around the edge and not do that. It is fun. Don't get me wrong. When you go through for the first time, I highly suggest at least giving the old path a try. Because it is fun. This is not my first rodeo. I've done the old path. I don't want to do it anymore. It's fun with people, and you can get the glitch that way. The glitches are new. They're new as of, I think, 2 years ago. Oof. Anyway, I think I'm almost where we're supposed to be. Yeah, okay, Shortcut Eagle was way back at that first pagoda. This is where it would have dropped me off. Is up there. And then I could have come down here and just done this. Shortcut Eagle cuts off a good, like... Ooh, I'm gonna say... third to half of this level. Alright, you guys just let me run up, don't you? Alright, Vanquish, nobody cares. I'm so good at this. That's right. Whoops! Right. I need to be on the angle. This stuff's fun, but wait until you see, like, the dynamic event chains. Technically they're called dynamic events. You'll hear people call them event chains and stuff instead. There are fun little events that just happen around the map that make it feel really lived in, and I love that. Besides world bosses, of course. World bosses are technically dynamic events. But there are fun little events that happen around that are just silly. There's an event in Shaymore, which is the human starting area, and do you know what you do? You pick apples. You do have to defend yourself from orchard spiders, but you pick apples. That's what you do. It also helps fill the renown heart there. I am not going the long way for this level at all. It is too long. We're not doing it. Even on baby mode. Too long. I'm not doing it. I don't need to suffer that way. Woo! Ice physics, my beloved. This level is approximately, I think, half an hour long or so? If you go the long way? Ow! I reject. So we won't. I've been through this on Trib mode. It took me an hour and some, I think. And I had Huji helping me. It would have taken me significantly longer without... Ah. Excuse me? How did you get me up there? Sir. Destroyed by a polar bear. It's fine. I don't have to kill him. Vengeance just... Vengeance doesn't help anybody. If there's one thing I've learned, it's that we don't need to do vengeance. I say through gritted teeth. This is actually a really nice view of this whole area. I like it. And I don't have to do the teleport puzzle. So that's nice. Whew. I was feared. First I was afraid, I was petrified. Doing the teleport puzzle because I don't want to jump up inside. Eh? Okay, down's the shortcut, I think. Oh yeah! I see you, sad face path, don't worry. We won't go that way. Over there is more teleport puzzle. It takes you up there, and then sort of in through there, and we don't want to go that way. It would climb us up the mountain further. Oh no, it takes you in there, and then it takes you over to that teleporter, and then you do some jumps, or that teleporter, and then you do some jumps to that teleporter, and then it takes you to a more different teleporter, which I think is that one. It's been a little while. Happy face teleporter. Why do you want me to go in sad face? I'll do it, but... No, I lied. I'm not. I'm taking happy face teleporter. I know my way around. I don't believe they put the... Yeah, that's why. Hello. There. Yeah! I have the Dusk World super boom boxes, which are the metal versions of all these songs, and they are amazing. Oh yes, it's a pet. In this game, you have minis. I am Asuricized right now, so my minis are the wrong size. Because I am scaled differently, but you can have all sorts of different minis. Oh yeah, Manzanilla is great. You can't see it, but the scepter is a legendary scepter that I built. And it also summons a little dragon friend. Let's see. Not this dragon friend. But yeah, you can have all sorts of things for minis. You can have minis of different characters, of course. Balthazar. Lazarus. He's a character from Guild Wars 1. People you find around different maps. Aurene. As a baby. A chicken. Just a chicken. Proof that I've done raids. Oh, this is a scrit. They're little rat people. You know the interconnected species that's usually bugs, where they have like a semi-hive mind, even though they have individuals? That's the scrit in this game. They're little rat people. Get your little animals and various things. These are quaggin. This is also a quaggin. And of course, you got your cats, baby birds, my little robot friends. Oh, yeah. And you got, like, cats that look more like cats, because they got better at drawing cats eventually. This skrit can be upgraded to have a tower of presence that's taller than this skrit. I've also got my little Skriticlaws. This is a toy doll. This can be upgraded to be carved and on fire and such. These are all the spooky ones. This is Zuzu, Cat of Darkness. Oh, I have an Eye of Judgment. There's an Eye of Judgment I could get? Oh, sweet. Okay. I did not know that. These are all locked, so I don't care about that, but... Oh, and the Catmander, of course. This is the Catmander tag. Commander tags look something like this, but they're just a couple of triangles sort of on top of each other. This is the Catmander tag. It has a little cat face. So we have a mini Catmander. There's also a blue mini Catmander, but I don't have that one. In that I should have that one, I just never bothered to get it. Oh, and your home instance can have cats in it as well. These cats can be put in your home instance. They do things while they're in there. Angel Lady Wisteria. Circle of Love. And my favorite, this is Mr. Rivington. He's a frog, as you might guess. Oh, sorry. My other favorite, Captain Leo the Relentless. He's a pirate cat, as you can all tell. Now, where did I put my dragon? Oh, no. I should really favorite her on Manzanilla. This is also a Quaggan. There we go. There we go. Now I can't lose her. What was I doing? Oh, going through here. Oh yeah, Mr. Rivington is obvious. Mr. Rivington is absolutely a joke about... Okay, hi Storm Wizard. Still have to fight him as normal. Come back here, Storm Wizard. Honestly, these clouds are a little in the way of that. Where are you going, sir? Oh, right back where you came from. Ah, dang it. Where are you going? There he is. Sir, please! Come on. There he is. Ha! You think you've beaten me? Now you will see my true form! Okay. I'll be patient and wait up here. Actually, you know what? I'm better than that. What are we doing? I can just wait up there. These storm things will play themselves out. Anyway, yeah, this game is great and a lot of love goes into it and I love it a lot. Glad I'm immune to his breath, but not his, Oh, the way he chooses which platform he is going to eat and he is going to destroy a platform is by going to the one that the player is standing on. If there is no player standing on him, random. Oh yeah. Tons of love went into this game. What? Obstructed? Oh come on. Rude, you can one-cycle him with that. Boo! Boo! Oh yeah, this is another rare game where they do listen to player feedback as well. Biggest time that happened... Well, okay, there's a lot of biggest time that happened. Okay, more accurately, good examples of when that happened. Wow, the levels in SAB are super long. They should be shorter. And the next year, they introduced shortcuts and secondary paths. Then there's things like, hey, guys, look, this is a bug. The bloodstone eyes were never meant to be seen through the back of your head. That was never supposed to be a thing. But, do you guys like it like that? Like, is it cool like that? And then the player base was like, yeah, no, keep it. And they did. Stuff like, goodness. There's so much. I'm trying to come up with ones that don't need like 6 years of context. Because sometimes they do. Nope, I'm all out of ones that don't need like 6 years of context. Oh, I'll say too, this game is very good about when they say that they're inclusive and big on pride and stuff like that. They are great at it. There are just random people in the background that'll be talking about they're just random people in the background who will be gay or trans or whatever. And it's not a huge deal. There's no very special episode or anything like that about it, which I like. They did a very good job with their world building for that. Oh yeah, like it's just normal. Tyria doesn't have... I'm gonna say, Tyria doesn't have homophobia. It did have sexism. The Char had that. That's why there were no female Char in Guild Wars 1. They were all in the kitchen. That's literally true. That's not a funny tongue-in-cheek. That's literally true. And it's one of the reasons that the Flame Legion didn't succeed. And why it's not until, why it's not until Icebrood Saga that we see any Flame Legion that are like, actually, maybe we don't do that. Because of the sexism. Oh yeah, and the main ship in this game is Cass and Jory. Casimir Mead is the sweetest little mesmer that you ever saw in your life. She's a unit of measurement. Love her. She's very bright and sunshiny. She is the moral heart of this team. She's the one being like, we should try being nice. And Marjorie Delacroix is a necromancer detective. She is the most hard-boiled necromancer detective you ever met in your life. I love her. When everybody goes to the beach, she is fully dressed under the umbrella with a book, trying to make it as dark as possible. And they're such a sweet couple. I'm invited to the wedding. That is also actually true. One of the epilogues to, one of the epilogues you get is invited to the is that you get to be invited to their wedding. It's adorable. Get to be there for their engagement and for their engagement party and everything. What? Oh, I gotta go get some rewards. Manzanilla, come on now. No, I wasn't in here for that. I was in here for this. Ooh, 3 forged light chests. Oh, what am I gonna do with those pretty skins? I don't need that. Get out of here. Oh! Oh, I didn't realize I got a weapon box while I was out and about. Right. Scooting. I gotta go out to actual Radicium to open this stuff up. But yeah, you got your everybody's under the umbrella here. You got all your canon, there's canon folks who are gay, bi, trans, etc. Queer. There's background characters, like it's fun. Oh no, there's a plush skimmer! I love him. I love him so much. He's so cute. Look at that thing. I love it. That's how Guild Wars 2 gets ya. It puts as much love and care and everything. I haven't seen you on yours. I didn't know there was one. I'm exploding. I actually don't want the weapons. I didn't know.
That's valuable.
I was too focused on trying to... Ooh. Wait, do these not stack? Do these not stack? Why don't they stack? Don't look at Manzania's inventory. It's messy and bad. It's scary. The people shouldn't have to see it. It's got physics. Wait, is it time? Alright, we had Data's chat demands. Oh, and looking up in the corner, Goric is a little autistic, Asura. I know what you're thinking. Are you sure? Yes. He is on purpose.
You've inquired about it. You've requested it. Now it's here. My super adventure box is back.
I gotta go, grab it. That's not heavy at all. And a big stretch. That's not heavy at all. We'll do some arm circles real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I didn't even realize it was time. Where are you, my girl? There she is. What am I doing in Frostgorge? Oh, right. I know what I'm doing in Frostgorge Sound. Getting frozen by a dragon. Or, more accurately, helping Val get frozen by a dragon. Let's not be in Frostgorge. Or if we're going to be in Frostgorge, let's be in a slightly safer place. Right, right. It is now closing time, and we hope you enjoyed your visit to the octopus enclosure. I am going to look for an adventure for us to go on. Do, 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 do. Let's go visit some people playing some games. Who's playing tonight? Who's on tonight? Oh, let's go see Lily. Yeah! Gonna go see Lily Viller tonight. She's playing Guild Wars 2 as well. Doing some fun stuff with the sky scale. Anyway, that is it for tonight, everybody. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for playing along.